round two, two things will be different. 2-to-1 odds, and you guys will get one right. That'll be the difference. We hope. I'm on your side. Let's listen to Pete's Barbucci story.
Eric is a fascinating object, and we're going to handle it very gently, as you see, because it is extremely old and very valuable. And we're lucky to get an object like this. I don't know if you can all see. Can you see the bottom here? There's a little glass lens in the door. There's a hole here, and one of the doors is missing here. There's the latch for it. This had a little glass lens in it, too. And this was the predecessor to what we know as the box camera today. You can see where this slide came out to keep the light from hitting the photographic slide that was placed in there. This thing was closed here. And then there was a light that entered here too, and this came out and a photographic slide went in there too. It was stored in there actually, then put in here. This is all worn out and beat up. It's very old. And it has so many little intricacies that you can't even see them all. The camera, I wish you could, because it really is magnificent. Very old, and it's the first box camera, or the second, or whatever, but it's a predecessor to what Kodak...
Maybe the third, for all we know, but...
That's an old, box camera.
Very much a black thing. From my little great-great-grandniece, this is true, Thumbelina. And what used to happen was that... What's wrong? Excuse me, my great-great-grandniece, Thumbelina, and this is nothing more than a little toy doll dresser. You know how little kids have that? Well, she made this because my cousin was using it before he was born. He had a friend made this for him. And she could put the thing over here, the little doll with makeup in there, close the thing, keep the thing in there, keep a little money in here, we got it stashed and everything. Got this little thing. Thumbelina just loved this. It was very fascinating.
Again, because these two have mangled it. But what it is a magician's tool. You know the thing where they slice people in half and the women's feet sticking out there? And well, they do it with mice. It's one mouse in one end, he does this thing, and two mice come out the other side.
Actually, what this is, Shannon's real close because it has to do with critters. This is called a bee box. Out in the wilderness, one of the toughest things to do would be to track down a beehive, especially 20, 30, 40 years ago. And what you would do is this had a little glass here. What you would do is and this opened up here, and you would catch a bee. Now, once you had caught the bee, you raise this here, this box opens up here, so once you catch the bee and you have him in here, you want to get him down below so you can see him here. So you open this slide here, and he plops down below. Now when he's down below, you see the bee, and then you can undo this, and you open this up just a little bit.
Go find your beehive.
There it is. Now I got it right. Now you open a bit, and you can see the bee. Now you take a thin paintbrush with a little dab of yellow or orange iridescent paint, and you paint a little spot on him, and then you let him go. Now you watch him for 500 or 600 yards. Every creature has a homing instinct. Then you run after him because you can spot the paint. Then you catch him again. And you put him in the box. Put him in here.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Place your bets over here. And also, let me buy some credibility here. I don't buy any of those stories, but here's what we heard nonetheless. Pete said it's an early box camera. Jimmy said a little toy doll dresser that his cousin Thumbelina had, and Shannon said it's a magician box, and John said a bee box. All right. Kim, how many points you be betting?
I'd be betting 20 points.
All right. Carey?
I'd be betting 30, Eric.
Elsie?
And I'm betting 20.
20. And Jim?
30, Eric.
All right.
Jim doesn't care.
No, well, sure he does.
He's crazy. He doesn't care. He's
Well,
out of luck, man. That's right. He's out of luck.
Oh, no.
It's a bee box. Unbelievable. You see, the story was so improbable, it had to be a bee box. Kim, let's see if you bet on John. You bet on Shannon.
Oh, she thought it was for cutting mice in half.
That's right.
Oh,
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Carey bet on Pete. Could have been a camera. I would have loved it. Elsie bet 20 on Shannon.
Oh,
Jim, don't let me down, sir. Pete.
oh, Jim.
it.